Hey guys, Chris Cox here with you today for another Kiss guitar lesson. Today we're going to get into Bruce Kulick era Kiss. So this is Turn on the Night from Crazy Nights album. I was fortunate enough to get to meet Bruce and see his band play on the last Kiss cruise, and man, what an amazing guitar player, very nice guy. For the life of me, I don't understand why every guitar magazine is not interviewing this guy every month. He's an amazing player. And so let's get started with Turn on the Night. By the way, the tuning is E flat, so you're going to have to tune a half step down to play along with the record or this lesson. So here we go, Bruce Kulick, Kiss, Turn on. This is the intro of the song, which is also the chorus of the song. Okay, so the first part of that is going to start with a muted open A string. So you're going to be playing that in between these first few chords. That's going to be 7th fret of the D string, 6th fret of the G string. Downstrokes muted. Now we're going to keep the 3rd finger anchored here at the 7th fret of the D. We're going to move the 1st finger here to the 4th fret of the G and play this. It's kind of a odd sounding chord, but it works. So you notice in between those chord changers that we're coming back to that open E. And then we come into a D5. So that's 5th fret of the A string, 7th fret of the D, 7th fret of the G. Now if we shift that same shape down 2 frets to the E5, E5 is going to be 7th fret of the A string, 9th fret of the D string, 9th fret of the G string. We're going to come down another whole step. This is going to be F sharp 5. So this is 9th fret of the A string, 11th fret of the D, 11th fret of the G. So we have So once we get down to here, we're pretty much repeating chords we already know. So we have E5, D5, F sharp 5, ends on the E5. So I'm going to play that really slowly. Repeats again. But it changes right here. We do a. So that's going to be a little bit of a slide. We're going to. So when last time I hit that E5 chord, I'm sliding into the D5. Then I come down here to the F sharp 5 and slide into the E chord, E5 chord. And that is the introduction and the chorus. So already learned a huge chunk of this song. Right, so we get into the verse now. So the verse is tricky, so I'm going to try to break this down kind of slowly. It's a cool rhythm, I really like it, but it's a little bit different. So it sounds like this. So let's start with that part. So we're up here at the A5, which is going to be in the 2nd position, 2nd fret. You're going to have your fingers, you're going to be fretting on the 2nd fret of the D string and 2nd fret of the G. And then we're going to be muting a couple of downstrokes in between each time we play that chord. So it sounds like. before we switch and change the bass notes, we're going to play this one more time. Open E, F sharp. So it's so once we get here to the F sharp, we're basically doing an open E, F sharp, play that A chord again. And then you're going to play a D5. So that's going to be second fret of the G string, third fret of the D string, open, excuse me, third fret of the B string, open D string. So let's play that again slowly. Now we're going to come down here and finish that first part of the verse. It's going to be the 7th fret of the G, the 8th fret of the B string. That's like a perfect fourth interval. And then we're going to shift down a whole step in from the 9th fret to the 10th fret. So 9th fret of the G, 10th fret of the B. And then you're going to just hold that, keep those notes fretted and just slide them out. Okay, play the whole thing for you. Okay, so that's the first part of the verse. Now the second part's a little different. We're still doing this. And so instead of going to that D, we're going to an E5 and playing this. And quickly. So it sounds like this. Okay, so from that little slide, it's going to be the 4th fret of the G to the 5th fret of the B to the 6th fret of the G to the 7th fret of the B. So you're really only playing those notes one time, and you're just you're fretting the strings and just letting it ring. So it's a slide down and back up. So the next part, this is the pre-chorus. So we're doing a little climb here. So it's a so it starts here on the F sharp. So this is the low E, 2nd fret of the low E. Go to the 4th fret of the low E, open A, 2nd fret of the A, 4th fret of the A, and then we're doing chords we've already learned, the E5 to D5. And then we're coming here to the 4th fret of the G string and playing this bend, and that's a pinch harmonic. So a pinch harmonic, is a really kind of a high squill that you get when you use the pick and the flesh of your thumb kind of at the same time. So it's a, and then you're just rocking that note. And then we're playing this lick. That's open D, 4th fret of the A, 2nd fret of the A, open A, and then this repeats again. But then we go to, and then we go back into the chorus. So we're back down to this chord we already learned, the F sharp 5 to E5. Okay, so that's the pre-chorus. Let me play that again. Missed that last one. Sorry. So there's the pre-chorus. Again, that the verse part is what's played underneath the guitar solo. So let's go ahead and jump into this awesome Bruce Kulick. So the first part of this lick is going to be on the 14th and 15th fret of the B. So we're doing So that first part is, so that's going to be a pick on the 14th, pick on the 15th, but you're going to only pick that one time because you're going to pull back off to the 14th. So to the 14th fret of the G, and then come back to another pull off from the 15th, 14 on the B string. So it's and then it repeats again. But that time is we kind of shorten it. So all together sounds like this slowly. So everything's going to be right there in that shape. 14, 15 of the B string, and then 14 is kind of like, you know, what the note that you're coming back to on the G. Now we're going to do a bend, and that's going to be 17th fret of the B string. So you're just doing a full bend, and that means you're going 2 frets. So okay, and then we're doing this lick. So that's another pinch harmonic here at the 4th fret. You're doing a half step bend, which means only 1 fret. Let it down. So as you let that down, you're going to be playing 4th fret of the G, 2nd fret of the G, 4th fret of the D, 3rd fret of the D, and then end on the 2nd fret of the D. So we have, going to slide down here. Okay, so when we slide, you're doing a hammer-on pull-off here from the 14 to the 16 of the G string, but we're sliding down on the D string, so I'm kind of stopping here at the 16th fret. So you're coming back here to the 16th fret of the D to the 14th fret. So let me play it again fast. Okay, so hammer on pull off, 16, 14 on the G. And then we're kind of doing a half bend here on the 17th fret of the G. So that's back to the 14th, back to the 16th on the D, and then you're doing a little bend here on the 14th fret. So we have, now we're doing like a little pedal tone lick, which is, so you're going to kind of bar your finger here across the 14th fret of the G and B, and we're doing a, so you're going to pick G, B, barring right here. So you're basically going back and forth. You're anchoring here at the 14th fret of the G, and then these are the notes. And then a bend. So and that's going to be on, you know, the notes on the B string will be 14, 15, 17. So, and that's going to be a full bend there on the 17th fret of the B. And then we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to bar our first finger across the B and high E and do a, and that's going to be more of a half bend. So it's 17th fret, 19th fret, 21st fret, and then a slight bend. So together, let's play the whole thing slowly. And then we're back into the pre-chorus. And that is all of Turn On the Night. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I love teaching guitar lessons, especially Kiss songs. Those are it's close to my heart. So hope you guys will join me again soon. I'm going to be doing another lesson in about a couple of weeks. And so thanks so much, and we'll see you next time. Take care. This is Chris Cox.